Today I'm going to talk to you for a few minutes about supercomputers, specifically their history, how they're currently used, some specific examples of the fastest computers in the world today, and finally, what the future of supercomputers might look like. The first machine referred to as a supercomputer, although it wasn't officially designated as one, was the IBM-built Naval Ordnance Research Calculator, which operated at Columbia University from 1954 to 1963. This computer was used to calculate missile trajectories and could perform calculations at a rate of about 15,000 operations per second. For some context, the average desktop computer today runs over 6 times faster at 100,000 operations per second. The first officially designated supercomputer was designed by Seymour Cray in the late 1960s. The CDC's 6600 ran at approximately 10 million operations per second. Seymour Cray went on to start his own company, Cray Research, which still designs and builds some of the fastest computers in the world today. According to the Top 500 list, which is a biannual list of the fastest computers in the world, 9 of the top 10 fastest supercomputers in the world are in the United States, 4 of which were built by Seymour Cray's company. To understand how fast these computers actually run, you have to learn some new vocabulary. The word to learn is flops. No, not that kind of flop. This FLOPS is an acronym which stands for Floating Point Operations Per Second. However, these machines are not measured in kilo or even gigaflops. They are measured in tera and petaflops. That is 1 followed by 15 zeros, or a quadrillion operations per second. But what are these supercomputers used for, you might ask? Supercomputers have been used for weather forecasting, fluid dynamics such as modeling airflow around airplanes, and simulations of nuclear explosions. So supercomputers are used for pretty much any application where vast numbers of variables and equations have to be solved or integrated numerically through an almost incomprehensible number of steps. According to the latest Top 500 list, the fastest computer in the world is the IBM Roadrunner. This supercomputer, which was built for the U.S. Department of Energy's National Nuclear Security Administration, is the first and only supercomputer at the time to run at a sustained speed of over 1 petaflop at 1.026. Currently, it is being used to simulate how nuclear materials age in order to predict whether the U.S.'s aging arsenal of nuclear weapons is safe and reliable. As of November 2008, the Cray XT Jaguar supercomputer was the second fastest computer in the world, with a peak speed of 1.059 petaflops. However, upgrades as recent as January 2009 have beefed up the Jaguar's max speed to 1.64 petaflops with a sustainable speed of an incredible 1.3 petaflops. This computer, which is also operated by the Department of Energy, has been running superconductivity calculations out of Oak Ridge Lab in Tennessee. The third fastest computer on the November 2008 Top 500 list is NASA's Pleiades supercomputer. When it was tested, it had not yet been completed. However, it still ran at 609 teraflops. Upgrades have brought it over 1 petaflop, currently with projections of it reaching 10 petaflops by the year 2012. It has so much potential because it is the only multi-purpose petaflop supercomputer. NASA engineers and scientists plan on using this powerful machine to run projections and calculations relating to Project Constellation and NASA's next-generation space fleet. The future of supercomputers looks even more amazing with the newest supercomputers reaching speeds of exaflops, that's 10 to the 18th power calculations per second, by the year 2019. With the Zetaflop supercomputer, that's 10 to the 21st power calculations per second, which would be able to accomplish full weather modeling over a 2-week span accurately by the year 2030. I hope you've learned a little about the history of supercomputers and how far they've advanced to the unbelievably powerful number crunching machines they are today. Thanks for watching.